How you doing here? Just gonna give you guys little tips on doing the Crucible and letting you know how to get the Abyssal armor. You're gonna want to get this achievement done, Abracadabra, because you get the one Abyssal piece from destroying everything in the last tomb, and then it's there for you. After you complete this quest, you get antiquing. Ostagoth will give you the second piece of Abyssal armor as a reward for completing that quest. Um, you're going to want to do this one. You're going to want to be level 30 before you attempt the Crucible. At least I did. I was on apocalyptic mode, and that was really hard. But you want to go through the Crucible after wave, I believe, 50 or 55 or something like that. You get the one piece of Abyssal armor, and then after you beat wave 100, you get the second piece. Um, this is what the armor actually looks like in the game. It's pretty cool. They give you horns, um, some faces on the shoulders and hands and the legs, the knees. Now, what I found the best way to do with the Crucible is to really have a game plan with your character. What I did was, well, let's go here first. My setup, crap. Let's see here. Okay, my setup I used for the Harbinger, I used the teleport slash, and I got that built up, so I was healing myself very quickly, and also gaining some critical strike chance, because that plays into what I use with my weapons. I'll show you in a second. Also, I have the ghouls here, the exhume. We use that because that really is good for distracting the other enemies, getting some of them off your ass, so you can actually go and live and survive through most of the rounds and fight. And the crows, murder, they really help also because they heal you up, they gain you Reaper energy, and they do lightning damage and ice damage. It's also good to have this with the ghouls. Increase your radius, death dealer, because it gets all the enemies to attack your ghouls. Now, what I was talking about that critical strike chance is for my main scythe that I use. It's called Guillotine, which is a critical damage plus 300%. Special ability is Fate. Legend states that Guillotine was forged by the makers of masterwork weapon used in many bloody wars. The craftsmanship of this blade unerringly guides the wielder's attacks to strike blows of exquisite carnage. So that's pretty good. That's a really, really, really good weapon. And I follow it up with a possessed weapon, actually, I used. Possessed Claws. And what I did was I went for Wrath Steel and Arcane and Strength, because if you get your Arcane and Strength built up, it really makes a difference. And you'll watch these numbers change over here for the teleport slash. Like, just to give a quick example, if I were to just take off just to possess Claws, which is 59 Strength and 59 Arcane, if I were just to unequip those, okay, that would change my teleport slash from doing 952 to 1096. Now let's go put that back on and see what it changes it to. Let me equip this back on. Now deals 1022 to 1176, and that's just from changing a weapon that had minimal amounts of strength added to it and arcane. So it's good because the arcane helps the necromancer side while the strength helps the harbinger side. So you want to kind of have that on every weapon, but this weapon is more importantly better because of the wrath steel. I mean, a couple hits and you got your wrath filled back up again, which really helps in the Crucible. Really, really helps a lot. And then I had my Abyssal armor on, but before I had this armor, I went to the Crucible with just strength and arcane boost, just to get my magic moves as strong as they could possibly get. And then for the Talesman, I'm using something with a high critical chance to work hand in hand with that scythe guillotine. And that really helps out to have that on there. So that's what I did. These are my stats: level 30, strength is 359, defense is 766, arcane is 439. We got 61% critical chance plus 420 420% critical damage. And pretty much that's pretty much it. So hopefully that'll give you guys a couple tips on what to do for the Crucible. I definitely recommend getting a Talesman with a high critical chance, using your main scythe with a high critical damage like Guillotine, which is plus 300%, and just wearing everything else with as high as you can with Arcane and Strength until you get the Abyssal set. And you'll get those achievements. And that is it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Call me a loser. Tell me thank you, whatever you like to do. And hopefully I'll get back to you as soon as I can, like an answering machine. And get those horns, man. They're horny awesome. So have fun. And make sure when you do your possessed weapons, make sure they're fast. I mean, you don't really want to have a slow one, even if it is uber super cool and strong. It's just a pain in the ass. So good luck, have fun, and happy gaming, guys. Rock and roll.